In today's video, I am showing you a journaling technique. There are many journaling techniques, but this is a fantastic journaling process technique that you can use to help you show up and express yourself in an empowering and confident way. I'm so excited to share it with you. To anybody who's new here, hi, I'm Ursula, and if you'd like more content about confidence and expressing your truth and finding your voice, public speaking tips, subscribe to the channel. Back to the journaling technique. This technique is called scripting. Now, it's based on the premise of we become the stories we tell ourselves. We do. We tell ourselves many stories. We know that we understand the world in stories. We tell stories about ourselves. Some of our stories are fantastic and they have served us well. And some of our stories have limiting beliefs. So we want to flip the script. We want to change the script. The script is just sometimes a habit, and we have to put more conscious effort into changing that narrative. And that's where the scripting journaling comes in. There are a few things you have to do to get this right. There's like a few points you need to tick so that it can actually serve you and you can get amazing results from doing this. Are you ready? Okay. So the first thing is you get a journal, and I just use a cheap journal. Some people like those pretty journals. You can use any journal you want to use. You can use any pen you want to use, but this pen you're going to use is a magic pen. It's a magic pen. You get a journal and you write the scene, a descriptive scene from your movie, like you are a scriptwriter creating a movie, and you're going to write the movie. You're going to write the script in your journal. The second part of the scripting process is, and it sounds obvious, but we have to say it, you are the protagonist. You are the protagonist. This is your story. So you are the one walking into the room. What do you see? What's in the room? Who's in the room? What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Are you at work? And then the third part, which is such an important part, and I need you to remember this part, is that you really gotta feel it. Tell the story how you want it to be when you show up at work. How does it feel to walk into that beautiful office? Or when you're cooking in the kitchen, how does that feel? Is it like flow and frisky and fun? And you want to write all those things so that you can get the feelings as well. That's a little bit more towards the law of manifestation, but we really do become the stories we tell ourselves. So tell the stories that feel good, where you feel empowered. So those are the three ways we do it. And now, just for the practical implementation or some examples for you, is, for example, the idea of going to a networking event. If you can go network in the country you're in right now, I don't know what the restrictions are, but it might be a networking event with 10 people and you're showing up alone and you know nobody. So you want to go script that scene before you get there. Say, okay, you're walking into the room. How do you feel? Do you feel confident? Got your shoulders back? And the feeling of speaking to people and just connecting, and new ideas are flowing and inspiration is coming and laughter and connection. And the next morning you wake up and you're exchanging messages and there's another work opportunity, and just that bubbly, exciting feeling of having put yourself out there and you've had the most wonderful ride and made all these new friends along your way that serves you in a powerful way. So instead of telling the story of, oh, I'm shy and I don't do stuff like that, you're telling a whole new narrative. And the more you start writing that narrative, the more you embody that narrative and it becomes true. It's sometimes freaky how the things you script literally come true. Another thing could be speaking at an interview, having an interview, or doing a presentation, or speaking to your boss, having a difficult conversation with your boss and having to set some boundaries for the new year. You come to terms with your worthiness and you want to express your new boundaries. That's going to take some scripting. Before you get into a room where you have difficult conversations, script it. Don't have to have all the words you want to say, but script the feeling. Sitting across each other. I'm feeling worthy. My shoulders are high. The words are just flowing out naturally. There's no stutter. I believe in what I say. I'm firm. I feel strong. I see my boss is agreeing. She's understanding. Oh, it's amazing. So this is a wonderful process that you can use throughout the year. Scripting. So the first thing is you are the movie director. You're creating the scene. You are the protagonist. You've got to be the main character. It's not somebody else's life. This is your life. And number 3, feel as fantastic, magnetic, confident, wonderful as you can in that process. Let me know how it goes. I love to know how you guys are doing with these processes. And if you'd like to know more of my journaling processes, lots of love.